So this one says photo improvement. Scroll down to pick one photo improvement you would like to work with. The top of the screen is improve. So when I click on this, it launches improvement and correction. If by accident you click on one of these, the way how you get back to these options are you just click improve. Okay, so we have a bunch of different options that we can do. It tells you what it is, and then it gives you a brief description of what that might mean, and then it shows you a before and after of that photo. The one that I want to do is manual color balance, which means you're manually adjusting the colors within your photograph. This one's automatic, so that means that the computer or the website is doing it for you. But there's lots of different options. So definitely scroll up and down and find one that you think might work best for you. So I'm going to go ahead and do manual. And it tells me up here what it will be doing. And then it also gives me different options of what I could set my photograph to give, for instance, if it looks like this, to give this effect. This is what I would do here. All right, so now I'm going to go down and I'm going to choose my JPEG. And I am using a student Chromebook, and I am in my downloads folder, and I downloaded this image, which is a JPEG, to work with. And then these are the different colors that will show in my artwork. So if I go negative, then a cyan is going to start to show. If I do positive, then red will start to show. So that's what this negative to positive is. So the photo that I'm currently working with is this black and white image. And this is highlights. The light area is the highlights. So I want my color to show through in my highlights because this area of my artwork is so dark, those colors might not show as well. So I'm going to focus on highlights. So red, I'm going to put that all the way up to 255. I'm going to make it the highest that it can be. And then for blue, I'm going to do about 150. And if you remember from the art room, if you mix red and blue paint together, it should create purple. So I'm going to see if this creates a purple effect. And again, here I could click all tones and see what that does, or I could just do straight to highlights. So I'm going to start with highlights and see, and then I'm going to press OK and open processed image. And so this is what it looks like now, and that's what it used to look like. So you can see how that it becomes that purple. With this website, I wouldn't do just the first image and be done. I would play around with it. Unfortunately, you have to press the back, and it shows that this is still my JPEG has been selected. If not, you would just click choose file and get it back again. And then I have these settings. I'm going to do all tones and just see what happens. And open it. Whoa. Okay, so it actually blows out the entire image. I thought it would be a little bit more subtle in these darker areas. So I'm going to press back again. And can I just go back again? Okay, that's still selected. I'm going to see what happens in shadows only with these same selections. Open. Yeah, I don't like that at all. So I think, okay, so it's still selected. I think the highlights is the nicest. I'm going to go ahead and make another change here. And maybe I'll make this, you know what? I'll put it at negative and negative down here so you can see that it'll probably show up more as a green, right? Cyan and yellow. Let's see. Highlights, press OK. Open processed image. And see, it's more green. So yeah, for me, I actually think what I originally started with is my favorite. This is what I like. okay, having that kind of purpley glow up in the corner. So I'm going to right click on it and do copy image. I'm going to go back here and I'm getting my cursor where I want it to paste to. Control V, paste. And scale it to fit inside that artwork column. Get it centered. And then over here, I would type that. I'm going to press back and see which one I ended up picking. And I would type, for this project, I ended up doing a manual color balance. And then I would type that in over here. And then I would type in, the images that I chose to use. I picked a black and white image. You do not have to. You could pick, even like a white daisy might be interesting. And then if you focus on highlights for that white daisy, you could change the color of that flower probably quite easily. So yeah, have fun with photo improvement.